In this episode, we've just rented a Maui motorhome and start our journey south, stopping off at Mission Beach.
En route to our campsite, we have a quick stop at Babinda, a moho or RV friendly town.
Then we do our first shop and we stop for lunch in Innisfail.
And when we get to Mission Beach, we show you around the magnificent beach and campsite that we stayed at.
Hope you enjoy it.
We're on the BRITS highway on our way from Cairns to Mission Beach, where we're staying this evening. Our first night in our motorhome, and Peg's really...
I'm driving.
Peg's driving. Peg's just pointed out that unlike many motorhomes in the UK, especially ours, where we have no visibility to the back when you're driving, here there's a huge window so she can actually see some of the traffic behind us. Right, we're not sure if a wave is a thing to another motorhome here in Australia. We've just tried waving at our first motorhome, going in the opposite direction, and they didn't see us, weren't interested, or had no idea why we were waving our hands at them. So we'll try again, maybe we'll get better luck next time. So we've just passed Snake Creek, or as Peg calls it, up Snake Creek without a paddle. We don't know why it's called Snake Creek, but we've decided to carry on. Yeah, we've decided not to stop there for some reason. I can report that the second motorhome we've seen, going in the opposite direction, did respond to us with a wave! Hooray! Brief scare there, momentarily.
Well, we got stuck on the railway line.
Just stuck on a railway line. I mean, these things happen every day. Yeah, I'd say this is a free place to spend your night. Okay, so we just saw this off the A1, off the Bruce Highway. We thought we'd come and have a look. Looks like it's a free place where you can stay overnight in your motorhome. Looks very pleasant. Nothing to buy here that I can see. There is a town not far away. I think we're just going to use this as a brief stop before we move on and carry on towards our destination for today, which is Mission Beach. So we've just stopped here at Babinda. This is a place where they actually encourage RVs or motorhomes to come and stay.
Yeah.
It's free to park overnight.
There is a box for donations if you'd like to give a donation here, but it's got a dump easy. There's water, but not only that, there's free showers and toilets.
Gosh. Wow. Absolutely superb.
So that one's just a shower. I think that one's on this side.
Oh look, so it's $1 to use a shower. Yeah, so Babinda, definitely one to store away for potential future use. We're moving on because we've got a bit further to go today, but we'd be very happy to stay here.
This is about an hour south of Cairns, so if you're picking up an RV for the first time, I mean, I literally wanted to stop here because I'd just driven for the first time, so it might be a good place for people to stop. 90% of Australian sugarcane is grown in Queensland, and most of it's transported to cane mills by rail. Sugarcane railways service cane growers within a specific area, and they're all connected to a processing mill. The speed of transport is vital to the crop, as the sugar content of cane begins to deteriorate after it's been cut, so it's really important that it's transported to the mill within 12 to 24 hours.
Okay, we're on our way to Hungry Jack's. We've seen a few ads for it around since we've been in Australia, but we've not tried it yet. So let's see what it has to offer. We're looking forward to this. When we got into Hungry Jack's, we noticed it had a familiar feel about it. Jordan explained that it was actually Burger King, but just renamed for the Australian market. On Jordan's advice, we opted for Jack's fried chicken, which was very tasty. He was extremely helpful and patient with all our questions, and was even able to advise us on what to do at our destination in Mission Beach, as that is where he lives. Many thanks, Jordan. Okay, time to do our first motorhome shop. The motorhome had a 2-key locking system, and to be honest, we never really worked out how it worked. So we're parked up at Mission Beach, looks really nice. Just trying to still get to grips with various aspects of this motorhome. It turns out that it's full of water. We tried to put water in it when we got here, found that the tank was already full. We pulled the electric in, so that's good. The aircon's come on this time, so that's good. Although we still do have lights on the dashboard, and we don't know why that is or how to turn them off. There's a message. Oh, it's just got out as I was talking there. It's just got out. So there's only one light now on the dashboard that says that it's parked. So we're not entirely sure if there's something else we should do, but we'll just leave it like this, I guess. I don't know what else we can do. We later found out that the correct procedure was to exit the vehicle via the driver's door and then lock the vehicle from the outside using the remote key fob, and not to enter the habitation part of the vehicle directly from the driver's cab. We don't have a clue how this table should fit. I mean, we've had a go, and it's just yet another thing that we're struggling with. I'll show you what we've done, but it isn't right. It looks like it should be right though, but it doesn't seem to clip anything into anything at one end. So you can see the hole in the floor where it goes into, but then it doesn't seem to have anywhere to clip against the wall. I mean, that clearly isn't right. Okay, so after a very stressful start to the day,
we're just going for a walk on the beach.
The position looks idyllic, it looks fantastic. We're in a wooded area, there's lots of trees, and we've got a water tap, our own power supply, so that's pretty cool. We're not far from the toilet block. Some people might consider that a disadvantage. Look at this, we are like just literally a few metres from the beach. It just looks absolutely beautiful. It's Fiji when you've got this. It's been a really hot day. The aircon has been fantastic, but this time in the evening now, I don't know what time it is. Hey, what time is it? It's only 5:30, but just here there's a cool breeze blowing. It doesn't feel hot at all, and yeah, this looks like a place to come unwind and relax for a little while. And I've had the real pleasure of meeting a family from the Netherlands.
Yeah.
And they said they're quite happy to appear on camera, yeah, which is delightful for us. And we haven't even asked you your names yet.
I'll let you introduce yourself.
Yeah.
All right, so my name is Wouter, I'm from the Netherlands. I'm on a world trip actually with my best friend. And we're now traveling with his family through Australia.
Oh, fantastic.
Pretty good.
Hello, my name is Kitty Dijkshoorn. I'm his mother. And I'm traveling for 3 weeks to Australia.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Well, my name is Simon. I'm his best friend and he's my best friend. And yeah, we're traveling now for 3 weeks with my parents. We want to show them the beautiful country of Australia. And we've been traveling for 12 months now. So in the beginning it was difficult with COVID, but now things are starting to get open. So.
We have to thank these guys because we walked along the beach today.
Looking for a beer.
Looking for somewhere to have a drink. We couldn't find anywhere. And they've really helped us out. So they pointed us in the right direction to the bar. And we're hoping to check that out very shortly.
Yeah, don't know where the beer is.
Yeah. And in literally no time at all, we've managed to make the rear bed.
It took a little bit more configuring than we thought.
I mean, I have to say it was a puzzle. I mean, there was lots of cushions that went who knows where, but after some significant... One of us has got O-level maths, put it that way, and we did finally figure out how to you know, put the cushions together in some kind of configuration where they all slotted together into a bed. Okay, this is the first night in our motorhome, so as you might expect, we're going to have a very special meal to celebrate. So Peg's going to talk us through our first meal in the motorhome. So Peg, what does it consist of? I think this is a bit deconstructed, but we're about to find out.
It consists of dukkha, so that's like a Middle Eastern spice, bread, spray oil, because we haven't got any other oil than this, followed by a dessert of fruit jellies. What more could a man ask for?
I mean, that's pretty amazing.
With a side order of crisps.
It's pretty sensational dinner for our first night. Yes, we did go shopping today, but because we had to carry it back to the motorhome, we had to restrict ourselves with what we could carry, and part of that was quite a large amount of water. So we've basically just got the essentials, and now we're going to enjoy dukkha with some spray oil, and we haven't even got a knife to cut the bread, I don't think. Is that right, Peg?
There's no bread knife.
There's no bread knife. Of course there's no bread knife. So we basically use your hands to tear the bread, put it in the oil and dukkha, and maybe tomorrow, if we're very lucky, we might buy something else, I don't know. Or maybe we'll have this for breakfast. Probably is our breakfast, isn't it?
We've got eggs for breakfast.
We've got eggs for breakfast. Okay, so we see. We live in the dream.
Oh, we've got fruit and yoghurt for breakfast as well. We have options.
We seem to have more options for breakfast than we have for our evening meal.
I can't get into the dukkha.
So Peg's failed.
I can't find a pair of scissors in this place either, which I would consider essential.
You'd think scissors might be essential. A bread knife would be really nice to have. But anyway, we'll probably be on to teeth in a moment, I suspect.
There's a sharp knife.
Okay.
There is a sharp knife.
I'm not sure what Peg's got in mind with that. You saw it here first. You're my witness.
But
failed at the first hurdle. So let's just rewind a bit. Tonight's meal is going to be a lump of bread with some spray virgin oil and no dukkha. So maybe we'll get that another lucky day if we ever get any scissors.
I'm going to have to just cut into it. We've got food bags anyway.
The big knife's out.
So you tear a bit of that.
Bit of that.
I've got the strength to tear the bread.
Okay.
Extra virgin oil.
So to see that, you spray it on your bread.
And dunk into the dukkha.
And that's your tea. Now, we don't actually have any alcohol. I know that might surprise you. So quite literally, we're having a cup of tea with our tea tonight. Beautiful. One thing I forgot to mention was that we found a spider in here earlier, which there was no time to start the video because we didn't know what type of spider it was. So we just basically caught it in a glass and we threw it out. I've got no idea what kind of spider it was, but it did have this really nice red back on it.
No, it didn't. He's telling porcupines.
There was a spider. It didn't have a red back. There's only one washing machine on site, so it was very popular when we arrived yesterday. There was no chance we could do any washing. So we got up at 5 AM this morning, got our washing in, 34 minutes. That gives us just enough time to have a shower before the washing's finished. We haven't got any pegs though, and I noticed there aren't any, I don't think, on the line, are there? So,
well, we'll just have to find.
So I'm not sure how we're going to dry the washing, but anyway, at least we'll get it washed.
We haven't got the primer thing on here, so we're just going to...
So we have got that.
Turn it...
So that might need doing.
Anti-clockwise all the way. And then back a notch.
Okay. And then... So we're just trying the gas for the first time. We've watched the video provided and we're just going through the procedure now.
So these are right because they're...
Okay, that's already all on.
Yeah, that's on.
Okay, yeah. So I think it should work. Hello, good morning. Hello, got a new friend. Are you happy? Okay, so here's the big test now. That looked very straightforward. Less complicated than the video made it out to be, it has to be said. So let's see now if we're cooking on gas, so to speak.
Warning, act on, warning. Right, let's try one of these burners. There we go.
Okay, that looks promising. Now let's see the hot water. What happens here when I do the hot water button? We've not watched the video on this. How difficult can it be? Right, there's a red light when you pull down the water button. Not sure what that means. Maybe we should watch the video after all. Maybe we'll just leave it a while, see if we get hot water eventually.
Very complicated recipe this is. Fruit and yoghurt.
Where did you get the recipe for this, Peg?
Ooh, it was being passed down through the generations.
And there we have it. Breakfast is served. Voila. That red light's still on the water. Not sure what that means, but I'm sure it's fine. Peg's done it again. All we had in stock was an old sock, a bicycle in a tube, and a fish finger. And look at what she's designed for our lunch today.
And the salad.
I think that's quite incredible. Peg, what do you call this?
It's called ham, egg and chips surprise.
And what's the surprise?
There's no chips.
So Peg calls this ham, egg and chip surprise. There's no chips. Never mind. But I think it'd be amazing anyway. Right, we're going to go and retrieve our washing now that we put out a few hours ago. I did find a couple of spiders this morning, about 2-3 hours ago on the washing. So we're going to carefully shake out all the washing before we fold it up, because we don't really want to bring any of our six-legged friends in with us here.
We don't know which ones to be scared of, but I'm scared of them all.
Yeah, so these were yellow. Seriously, these were yellow-backed ones, so I don't know what that means. Right, we've brought the washing in. Not sure if there's any spiders there. We didn't find any actually when we just took it off the line. So hopefully all will be well. We've just been to the local bottle bank. Is that right, Peg?
No, bottle shop.
Bottle shop. So in Australia you can't just buy beer anywhere like a supermarket. There's dedicated stores for that, which are called bottle stores.
Bottle shop.
Bottle shops. So we've bought some great northern beer, which we enjoyed last night when we went to a local hotel. It cost us just under $4 a bottle here, about probably £2.50 or thereabouts. What did we spend last night, Peg?
It was $9 a bottle.
$9. It's basically, it was more, just over double. That's to be expected, I guess, because in a hotel or a pub environment, then you're going to be paying more for it. But
it was beachfront as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was
right just off the beach. It was lovely.
It was a gorgeous beachfront location, which we really enjoyed and we really needed after a stressful day trying to get to grips with the motorhome. Yeah. But anyway, we got introduced to the northern beer, which we've enjoyed. Over there is Good Day Parks. Peg thinks that we could have had a discount there, but do they allow motorhomes and stuff?
Yeah.
No, right, okay. It wouldn't have had the location we've got, I guess. We can get right onto the beach from where we are. You can get through there. Peg knows. She's been here a day. She knows this like the back of my hand. Anyway, we've had a bit of a down day. We've got some business done some washing, and rearing up for tomorrow when we'll embark on the next leg of our adventure. We don't know where we're going, so it's going to be interesting to see where we end up at the end of the day. We were walking around here last night when Peg thought she saw a rat scuttle in front of us. It was pitch black, so it was very difficult to see. When we shone the torch on the little fella, it turned out it was a toad. WWF Australia state that cane toads were introduced to Australia in 1935 to control the cane beetle in sugarcane fields. However, cane toads had minimal impact and have now become a problem themselves rather than a solution. From 102 introduced initially, there are now an estimated 200 million toads which are extremely poisonous and kill native predators. We've really enjoyed our stay at Mission Beach, but unfortunately all good things must come to an end. So it's time to move on today. Where are we going today, Peg?
Well, we're going to head down towards Early Beach because we want to go out to the Whitsundays, so we want to see if we can get on a boat to go across and just explore the islands and maybe do a bit more snorkeling.
Yeah, so we've got a very rough plan, nothing booked, so we'll just make it up as we go along and see where we end up at the end of the day.
So before we leave, we need to take care of business. We need to be full of water and empty of shower water and other grey waste.
You have to have that in that way round.
Position.
Clicks into place. Done.
Thanks for watching. We really hope you enjoyed the video and we look forward to you joining us on the next part of our journey.
It would really help us a lot if you would like and subscribe to our channel. And if you liked it, please share it with your friends. Thank you.
If you have any questions or suggestions, please write them in the comments section below.
And if you liked it, please like and subscribe to our channel.
Thank you.
Thank you.